everybody. This is Making Sankey First Name Making. And today we've got the incredible Mark Smith with us. So let's bring him on the screen and let's talk confidence. How are you, Mark?
Hello, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm very well. Now, let's tell the world who you are and what you do.
So I'm Mark Smith and I run Make Your Mark UK, which is a training, coaching and consultancy helping businesses and charities to be better.
Now, you are going to be delivering an incredible workshop about confidence this coming Tuesday with the fabulous My Network for Women. Now, confidence, just how important is that in running our business?
I think it's fundamental to everything, to how you present yourself, how you feel about yourself, and what you do day to day. And particularly if you're wanting to start a new business or if you've got a business already, our confidence levels can go up and down. And actually, if we're not feeling great about ourselves, then that can really impact on our outcomes and what we achieve.
And so, being an entrepreneur, a business, sole trader, however you want to call yourself, you do have your highs and your lows, as you just said. So, what is it that we can do to help ourselves when we're feeling a little bit low?
I think for me, sort of self-reflection is really key as well, taking a step back and having almost an honest word with yourself, going, what's going on, but not to overanalyze it as well, because sometimes, when we're having a bad day, we're feeling down, we can get so caught up in the why is that, but actually just kind of accept and hold what you're going through at the moment, and then maybe reflect on that a bit later. And as we move forward, you can learn from it. But it's just to realize that you're not on your own, but when you're in it, you often feel like the spotlight's just on you and everyone else is fine. And actually it's you that's having the bad day, or you that's having the self-doubt.
Now, I absolutely love that because, well, there's a couple of things that you brought up there. Because the first thing you said was have a good word with yourself. Now, sometimes we're a little hard on ourselves. So when we do the self-reflection, how can we stop ourselves from self-sabotage?
Yeah, and I think that's a really good point. So what I mean is kind of be kind to ourselves and actually think about our strengths as well. So not just what's going wrong or what haven't we got, but what do we bring to the table, and focus on the positive things. Because as humans, our brains are designed to think what we haven't done, what we haven't got, what we're missing. And actually, there's something about taking a strength-based approach and an asset-based approach, and how can you build that? How can you dial it up, if you see what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the other thing that I wanted to bring up as well is you mentioned about how you're not really alone. So, just how important is it to surround yourself with people who know what you're going through?
I think it's really important because, again, when you're new to business or new to setting up a charity or whatever it is, you want to put on that public persona that everything's going well and that it's positive. And I'm sure it is, but there'll also be the challenges, and there'll be the down days and the behind the scenes worries. So actually, if you can feel safe, you can feel in a trusted environment to share that, or to get the help and support, or to be around other business startups, entrepreneurs, so you know that that's normal, kind of, because otherwise you think you're just going through it, and what's wrong with me, why am I like this? And it goes for me as well. I've been running Make Your Mark now for 4 years, and I have sometimes days where that inner voice tells you, what are you doing, why would people buy from you, you don't know anything, because we forget that actually what we bring to the table we're good at, and not everyone can do it.
Now, I'm so looking forward to what you're going to be covering on Tuesday. It's a free workshop and it's a practical workshop. Am I right, Mark?
Absolutely. So my style is very much not sit and preach. It's about designing hopefully safe and comfortable environment where people can do a bit of self-reflection, where they might work in pairs or small groups and do some practical exercises. So it's time to think and time to reflect, as well as actually picking up some top tips. And I know I'm going to pick up tips from other people in the group as well. It's not just about what I'm saying, it's about that shared learning, and that in itself can build confidence.
And I absolutely love that because, not only are we going to be together in the Zoom room, reflecting and helping each other and sharing ideas and so on, but just having that level of support from your good self. And I really appreciate the way that you shared your thoughts as well. You've been in business for 4 years, but even you have those moments of self doubt and so on. So, what would you say? I mean, we don't want to give too much because we want people to come on Tuesday, right?
Absolutely.
But what is your go-to tip for yourself when you catch yourself thinking, "Oh, I'm feeling a little bit low here. I need to do something."
I think it's a bit what I've said before, kind of notice it, reflect on it, hold it, even if you don't analyze it much there, just kind of allow yourself that. And I know the world isn't perfect. So it might be that if you're having a bit of a low energy day, you still might have a long to-do list, but there might be some things you can say, do you know what? I'm going to park that till tomorrow when I'm going to feel a bit more energetic or a bit more confident. So being kind to yourself. And I think that's really helpful. It's like if you're a morning person, get all the hard tasks done then rather than leave it to the end when you're having an afternoon nap, or is that just me? And vice versa. So it's kind of understanding what you need and being kind to yourself, I think.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time, Mark. Absolutely, proper excited about Tuesday. We will put up the details of where you can register. But if people wanted to find out more about yourself, Mark, and if they wanted to work with you personally, where can people find you?
Brilliant. So my website is makeyourmarkuk.co.uk. I'm on lots of social media, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. So just look me up. It's Make Your MUK on a lot of those platforms, or search for me, Mark Smith, on LinkedIn as well. That'd be great. I'd love to connect.
Fantastic. Any final words before we end this broadcast?
Just thank you so much for inviting me. And I think the network that you run is really important. And I've spoken at it a couple of times before, again, pre-pandemic in person. But I think it's a really nice, safe, friendly group. And I think that's really important, particularly for workshops like we're doing next week. So thank you.
Well, we will see you on Tuesday, and don't forget to register. Thanks again, Mark.
Thank you very much.